Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for July 15th, 2015. It is a Wednesday morning, and it is going to be a very wet day throughout the northern Atlantic and a stormy one at that. We have some heavy rain and some strong to formerly severe thunderstorms moving towards the Philadelphia metro this morning and heading towards the New York City metro as well. And then we have a threat for showers and thunderstorms widespread this afternoon as a cold front moves through the region. Temperatures currently this morning range from the mid to upper 60s over the northern tier to the lower to mid 70s along the coast with a very humid air mass in place. And you can see winds are pretty much from all over the place this morning as we have a low pressure system approaching along the coast. They're from the south and the southeast around 2 to 5 miles per hour. Some locations completely calm. We have some winds from the northwest over portions of northern Pennsylvania behind the low pressure system and cold front at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. We also have plenty of low clouds, obviously, and some fog, reducing visibility to around 4 miles. And then we have our heavy rainfall. Now, I want to show you one map that I typically show on Twitter. And this is the precipitable water map. And the reason why I want to point this out is that typically when we see values above 1.5, that usually supports very heavy rainfall and the potential for tropical downpours. And when you get up to around 1.8, 1.9, that really amplifies the potential for some flash flooding. And as a result, what we're seeing here on the latest radar from WeatherTap is a very strong storm with very heavy rainfall here. We're picking up rainfall rates via Doppler of anywhere from a half an inch to an inch and a half per hour over portions of the suburbs of Philadelphia. And this heavy rainfall appears to be shifting towards Trenton and heading towards portions of central New Jersey, possibly around Monmouth and Mercer County and Middlesex County, and heading up towards the New York City metro. The latest short-range guidance suggests that the heaviest rain will focus over central New Jersey and slip just south of New York City, but you're not out of the woods yet because then we have our cold front moving through later on this afternoon, bringing showers and thunderstorms to the entire northern mid-Atlantic. So a very active day of weather, and you can see here the potential here that we have with this upper level low approaching the region. I'll show on the water vapor satellite picture in just a moment, and all the moisture in the atmosphere, and then you have a cold front move through. So on the infrared satellite picture, you can clearly see we have a bit of a spin here over southern Pennsylvania. And here's our polar cold front. So what's going to happen first, okay, is that this upper level low is going to move through. You can see the lifting associated with it, and then the cold front follows thereafter. On the water vapor satellite picture, it shows up even more nicely. Look at that spin. It's from about 925 millibars to about 700 millibars. Above there at 500 millibars, the trough opens up. And you have your polar trough right here. So it's a bit of a complicated convergence of the subtropical jet stream and polar jet stream working together here to support a heavy rain event for the northern mid-Atlantic today, initially for Philadelphia and then expanding throughout the entire region, looking at anywhere from a half an inch of rain to an inch of rain overall for the entire region. But there will be pockets, like there definitely will be over the suburbs of Philadelphia, where rainfall amounts will exceed an inch and capable of really putting down quite a bit of rainfall, much like yesterday where we had unconfirmed report thus far, but it looks like it actually happened of around 5 inches of rain in Ocean County, right around Toms River. So you can see the potential here with this heavy rainfall and with these thunderstorms. Not looking at much in the way of severe thunderstorms, but if one does pop up, mostly they're going to feature the potential for strong wind gusts over 60 miles per hour, some small hail. But for the most part, we're dealing with thunderstorms with frequent lightning, heavy downpours, and wind gusts up to 30 to 40 miles per hour, and very poor visibility and the potential for flash flooding. The good news here is that once this all clears out, we pretty much dry out for the rest of this week and into this weekend. This weekend is only going to feature a few isolated showers of that, with temperatures pretty much where they should be for this time of year for the most part. So let's dive into the forecast here via the European model guidance from the Penn State UL website. Again, for today, our cold front moves through the region. Look for showers and thunderstorms. Temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. It'll feel a bit cooler with that rain-cooled air, and it'll be a bit muggy as well. For tomorrow and for Friday, high pressure is in complete control. Look for low temperatures in the mid to upper 60s, high temperatures in the upper 70s to lower 80s along the coast, and lower to mid 80s in the Delaware River Valley. For Saturday and Sunday, we have a few disturbances moving through the region. Rather weak, disorganized. I can't rely on an isolated shower here or there, but for the most part, most locations will remain dry. Look for temperatures on Saturday in the upper 60s to lower 70s for lows, lower to mid 80s along the coast, mid to upper 80s over the Delaware River Valley for highs. On Sunday, look for low temperatures in the lower to mid 70s, high temperatures in the mid 80s along the coast, and upper 80s to possibly a few lower 90s in the Delaware River Valley. On Monday and Tuesday, a series of cold fronts will move through the region, and that means it will return once again to scattered showers and thunderstorms. Look for low temperatures in the lower to mid 70s on both days, and high temperatures in the mid 80s along the coast and upper 80s to lower 90s over the Delaware River Valley. Most locations will be ranging around 80 to 89 degrees, so we're not looking at a heat wave or anything of that nature heading into next week. That is your forecast discussion for today. Now, I just want to make it very clear with these thunderstorms. If you run into any of these thunderstorms, and especially this cluster here, as you make your way for your morning commute, take your time, drive slowly, and use some caution here because your visibility is going to drop like a rock as these showers and thunderstorms move through the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. And I'm willing to bet that the rush hour from Philadelphia to New York in this corridor right here around I-95 and over central New Jersey is not going to be very pleasant. So do plan to take some extra time to travel. And again, this evening we'll set up another round of showers and thunderstorms that will likely impact your evening commute as well. The good news is that we clear out by the time we get to, let's say, 7 o'clock. Again, thank you for following NYNJPA weather, and as always, stay safe out there.